Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to the Adventure Incorporated podcast. I am your dungeon master. My name is Anthony Reed. This is episode 65. It is part of the Shadows of Death story arc, and I want to start by thanking the patrons, patreon.com/adventureinc. You know who you are, patrons. Shout out to the patrons for supporting the show financially. They help the show, they grease the wheels, they keep the things running. Look, it's not free to do this, right? And we did it for a long time just out of pocket. We'd probably still do it out of pocket, but thankfully we have amazing patrons who help support the show, who help keep the lights on, who help keep the show going indefinitely, right? So that it'll always be here for you. All of the 260 episodes of the first story arc, the first campaign, and everything that's come so far. The 65 episodes of this campaign and everything that will spiral out beyond for time immemorial. That's what I've decided. I mean, I can't prove that, but I'm going to leave it on as long. Obviously, it's going to be on as long as I can physically muster it, which really should be forever. In my mind. I also want to shout out, if you have not been following along, that I just finished my guest stint over at The Roaring Trainers. That is a 5th edition actual play podcast. It is a Pokemon-themed Dungeons & Dragons game, and it is set in the Jazz Age of the Pokemon universe. It's wild. It's so much fun. I really, really love this show. I was so happy to be a part of it. Friend of the show, Adam, brought me on to do a guest spot, and boy, did I love it. That would be Captain Dagger McDagger. Captain Mick Dagger McDagger. Mick McDagger McDagger. Yeah, it's like in there. McDagger. No, Mick McDagger Dagger. Whatever it is. Anyway, he had me on, and I had a blast. And if you haven't been listening along, you should at least get caught up on Campaign 2. But really, just listen to the whole thing. It's so much fun. It's a great show, and I'm so appreciative to them for having me on. All right. You know what? I've been talking long enough. Let's just get started. Nobles and farmers, knights and scoundrels, gather round to hear a tale of excitement and mystery. Brave adventurers facing grave dangers. Belroth, the ranger.
She's a Grimalkin, but that's understood. No pets allowed, even though she's not a pet. I will wait outside. Everyone, if anyone needs anything, I am outside.
Skarpin, the cleric.
Should I just try and snipe them from over here?
Yeah, okay. I did say they were as good as dead. I would hate for my, to break my word on our first contract as Adventure Incorporated.
Ellery, the bard.
We would want you to leave this warehouse.
He points behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Church.
Oh, sorry. We want you to leave this church.
ReedDeeran, the wizard.
He say you no worship Shattered Fang.
Yeah, man, he's super wrong. We love Shattered Fang, man.
Prepare yourselves, for these are the tales of Adventure Incorporated. So the Soul Eater has gone. Where do you guys want to pick up?
Whew, great question.
Do we feel like we got to address the strangers coming here, maybe warn people, but do we want to fight them? No? I don't think we should.
I don't think we should either, because if we fight them here, we're just killing people.
Right.
Do we have, is there a gate nearby that we know of?
I don't remember the location of the gates.
I got Wolfside Lake near Kien, a couple of days from the Brass Palace, outside Ellery's village, Morning Hill near Redbridge on the Isle of Protection, and also the Tower of Her Eye, but we're not attuned to it.
And there's the one in Redbridge, right?
I think that's
one.
the
Yeah, like a little bit.
Morning Hill one.
Yeah, Morning Hill.
Is it?
Okay.
So
It's actually on
are
the south.
not-
It's on the south side of the Frost Peak, so you'd have to go pretty far to get to that one.
And the twins are on the Demon Isles. In the heart of the Demon Isles is what I have written down.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know necessarily.
That
what
would be my vote.
Well, yeah, we gotta get there though.
We can't get through the barrier.
Yeah, right now we're at the High Basilica in the
Oh, right. That is what we
Ashlands.
were. Yeah, that's what we were talking about at the end. Also.
And then we also know of the one near the Scar, right?
Did we find one there? I don't remember.
Yes.
Cool. I'll write that down.
How far is the Scar?
Super far.
Oh, okay.
Is
Oh,
there? Can
yeah, that's
we
not-
try to find Wesley? Because if he knows of one, he'd be able to. Right?
In order to get onto the island.
Yeah. That might be our best bet. Is there anyone else at Adventure Inc. that knows about the Standing Stones? Can we go see Elder Super High?
Like Carapath and Willowheart
Yeah.
do.
I mean, there are standing stones between you and the Brass Palace already, right? So if you were going to go to the Brass Palace, you'd just hit the standing stones before you even got there.
Right.
But because even to get to the Brass Palace right now is pretty much the other side of the continent.
Yeah.
What if
Do
we
y'all-
say Wesley 3 times?
Hello. You have called.
Yeah, Mike, I was going to say, do you know if Matrix would know? Like, is there a way for you to repair that relationship a little bit to get information about the Standing Stones?
I can,
Also, are we just going to leave
Amelia?
I figured we would address it in some way.
Because she should be healed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we should go talk to her.
wait, why should
and then-
she be healed?
Because the death's power over all of the things has
dope.
been removed. It can put its power back on things. It just can't be any of the touched. So he's gonna have an army of fucking crows watching everybody all the time because he's like, all right, gotta figure out when people are gonna die.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
That seems sweet.
Honestly,
he's
yeah. If they all want to make
we
deals
made
like
the
that,
Grim Reaper. We just literally made the Grim Reaper. That's it.
it's cool.
It's not gonna blow up in our face ever.
That's not how Anthony works.
No, I know.
He gives us cool things, and that's it.
I like
I think
that
so.
idea, Steph, of finding like a standing stone somehow and getting to like fight the strangers next, essentially.
I agree.
Yeah, I think that would be easier than fighting Nosferat and the Accuser, which I feel like almost is what I was thinking last time, because it's like, oh, okay, we got to get the barrier down first, and then, but we'd have to fight those guys. So find a standing stone. So let's just head in the direction of one, and we'll get there eventually.
But my thing is that they are coming straight for this High Basilica. Do we have a timeline or a time? Like, do we have to be? I don't know.
2 days from when we last left off.
Yeah, do you, Mikey, think that we should warn Matrix about it
For sure. Yeah.
as a way to try to, like, smooth over your relationship?
I can stay out of that conversation.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, I feel like you shouldn't be there.
I feel
It's
like
fine.
you've got-
I feel like I shouldn't be there either.
I feel like you've got your own conversation that you need to have that will be plenty awkward and fun to listen to.
Sure. Do y'all think that so the Standing Stones are kind of a big secret thing. He is the high something something of the celestial host. I guess he's an important person is why you think that he might have some information. Like he's a bit.
Yeah, like he seems like if someone's gonna have magic info,
Yeah.
it might be him. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't hate that, and that could be that conversation.
And you could even do it in a way that like you don't give him any information so much as seek his guidance, right?
Like we're seeking to travel quickly.
Yeah. You know, we've got a lot.
Wouldn't it be crazy if there were like places you could go and step through one side of it?
Too bad there's no such thing
Some
as like
form of
portals.
Yeah. Standing type stone. Like, what if we stood up a bunch of stones?
Yeah, just feed him, feelings that.
Cool.
Or frame it as like legend says. How real is this legend? You know, could you believe that people believe this?
Yeah, I feel like that might be more Skarpin's tactic because he just wants to tell everybody. So, but he was told not
Good
to.
way to go.
Okay.
Right.
So
All right.
maybe goes to Thrice Sworn and maybe just go straight to.
Real quick,
Matrix.
before we get started, what are we gonna tell people about Death? That we handled him and Death is gone and done? Or
I would not ever say death is gone.
we will say that we have handled 2 demons.
We have handled the immediate situation with one of the demons. We have addressed demon numero dos.
We could say that we have protected the touched from death.
We have protected the
From the
touch
demon
from the
death.
demon.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep, we're saying the same thing.
Eh,
We're saying exactly the same thing, using all the same words.
all right.
Great, love it. Let's do it.
Cut print. All right. So
Yeah, so
fine.
that's what we do, Anthony. Now, lead us to the next part. What did we learn?
So you head back to town from this rendezvous with the demon, and as you do, Belroth, you can feel control of your own mind very quickly reassert itself. You weren't out of control, but you all of a sudden realize all the places that the Soul Eater was touching that he had infected. And it was like he basically had the potential he couldn't control you, but like he was aware of everything you were doing and everything you were saying. He knew to come here because he was following like right through you. Like he could you were like a beacon. Literally.
Hey-oh!
Hey! Yay! He was himself.
But you can
That
surmise.
was the day Belroth earned his
His virtue
name.
You can surmise the same is probably true of Amelia, that she too was as at the very least as controlled as you, and probably much more so hooks in.
If it's all right, I would like to go visit her and have an uncomfortable conversation. Is that something I can do? He says to everybody.
Sure. You want us to come?
No. I think it's a thing I must talk to her alone about. But maybe the rest of you can continue and warn people like we were planning.
Yeah. Good luck, Belroth.
Are you sure I could go with you? I mean, maybe Ellery and Deeran could talk to Matrix. I mean, if what would
Skarpin, I think you really need to be the one to talk to Matrix.
Yeah, Skarpin, we wouldn't want to intrude on your relationship with the Lord Obadiah Jebediah Matrix himself.
You fucked up that name in several ways that I found very funny. Sorry.
I wasn't paying much attention when he said it.
He's got too many names, if we're being honest.
Yeah, he's like
A lot of names,
long
important
title.
person.
Is that how you know?
Yeah.
The number of names?
Honestly, it doesn't hurt.
And I only messed up like half of them. Like,
Sure.
so that's not
Skarpin,
so
you
bad.
what? Can you remind me his whole name?
Just Lord Obadiah Matrix.
Oh, that's really not that hard. I guess because I've been talking to Gebetto for, all night, and
Who?
oh my god, the long name put me in. I almost said I'm so glad we don't have a gnome. I've been talking to Deeran all night, and he just kept repeating longer and longer names, and then at one point there were like 15 of them. So I guess I kind of forgot it was really just the two in the title.
So doesn't he have like a crazy long title though?
Sure. Yeah, the voice of the celestial host, who is a half
Yeah.
dragon, gold.
But I mean, yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
remember
just a
what he looks like.
description.
Yeah.
I think he
No, it's
enjoys
fine.
when people add it to the full title.
Skarpin, you should just go talk to him.
I definitely shouldn't talk to him.
I like that. I like that in that description. Once Mike agreed that it was a long name, he needed to like drag it out. He was like, "Voice of the Celestials." It's so
that's
long.
5 extra words.
Yeah, there was like, oh, there's a whole long. Oh no, that's 5 words.
That's a lot of words.
And then I couldn't even read the following words. Is a gold half dragonborn.
Yeah, 2 of these 5 extra words are of and the.
They
Listen,
couldn't
we're
have
not
Anthony
here.
Hitchcock.
We're not here to discuss the importance of words because Anthony, every word is important.
Yeah, connecting words are just as important as capitalized words in this title.
Just
Imagine
as-
if it just said voice celestial host. That wouldn't make any sense,
That's
Anthony.
true.
I mean, honestly, we make about the
Plenty
same
of
amount of
languages operate that way, honestly, though.
I'm just saying, words are all important, and we should love them all.
If you're in the Japanese language, if you're having fun, you just say fun. Like that's it. It's great. It's how we should all do.
Yeah, petition to change this podcast to Japanese starting now.
Nervous.
This is gonna get awkward. Awkward.
Conspiratorial.
Curious.
Yeah, I think this works great.
Honestly, great listening.
Pleased.
Excellent
Impatient.
language.
5-star.
The alphabet.
The 4 of you arrive back in town, right near the encampment that has been set up by Skarpin's people, the Nightholder clan, and right next to the temple in which Thriceworn was taking care of Amelia. Where are you going? Who's going where?
I'm gonna go into the temple to go try and see Amelia.
Okay.
Tell her we say hi.
Okay.
Deeran, do you want to walk around and maybe find important looking people and warn them about, maybe that danger might be coming?
Oh, I figured Skarpin would just wrap that into his conversation with the voice of the celestial host.
He'd
Lord
wrap it
Obadiah
into his
Matrix.
conversation.
Okay.
But like
Do you want to get some dinner then?
always, I was gonna say we should show Thriceworn. We should introduce him to Lester.
Oh.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because it sounded like he doesn't know him.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that.
And so, that might be kind of fun. We could do that real quick.
Well, let's go see him.
Everybody else has an important thing to do. We could introduce a cleric to, a new,
Friend.
yeah, a way to heal people.
Yeah.
Because it seems like people kind of miss out on that. I feel like that was part of clerical duties back in the day, but, I don't know. It just feels like people have kind of forgotten that art,
I think it's because people are missing out on, the real relationship part of some of these
connections.
Yeah, because I look at Lester like a tool to help, heal people, but I also look at him like a friend.
Yeah, okay, cool. I was going to say, man, that's kind of harsh.
No, I was just saying that I think a lot of people underestimate the friendship element. And so when you call him 4 times in a row, I think he gets less annoyed maybe with me than maybe some others.
Yeah, I would assume so.
You got to always tip your magician.
Do you need help with Thriceworn? I know him pretty well.
Oh, hey, Skarpin, you're still
sorry.
here?
Yeah, sorry. We just thought you went to talk to Matrix.
I started that way, but then it sounded like you needed me.
The Lord Matrix.
Lord Obadiah Matrix. I can't mess this up now that you've got me thinking about it too much.
Yeah, no, you're going to nail it, Skarpin.
You're going to be so good.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear about it, man.
Okay, here I go
You should
again.
get going.
Belroth, you step into the temple, and standing over the still unconscious Amelia is Thriceworn and Lord Obadiah Matrix. They are.
Come on! Jesus Christ.
You step inside. They both look up
Rob,
at you.
not.
Right.
Rob said Jesus Christ, not Belroth, because that doesn't exist.
Bartleby the Scrivener.
Also doesn't
That's
exist.
what I'm going to start saying now. I wanted to say a made-up name, but that was the most made-up name I could think of. Even though someone else made it up. It wasn't me.
I guess technically by that account, all names are made up. Just
Who
not
was
by
that?
you.
Fucking
Whoa. Whoa.
Melville. I almost said the whale guy, but I couldn't remember his name. This is a bad night for me.
I
I just
wait
like
to
the
get her
idea
and
of Steph
Thriceworn
getting really
together.
mad and being like, the whale guy! Like that, that makes me mad. Makes me laugh.
They look up.
Makes me
and
mad.
That makes me mad.
Angry.
Angry.
Matrix immediately rolls his eyes and looks back down at Amelia, and Thriceworn looks at you, and he looks over at Matrix, and then he scampers over to you in his old man way, his scampery old man, and he's like, yes, hello, welcome back to the temple. Well, you're welcome here, of course, if you're quiet.
I would love to sit here quietly if that is okay.
I would love for you to sit here quietly. That is very okay. It's miraculous. Something that Lord Matrix did worked. One of the spells seemed to have cleared out all of the darkness. We pulled it away. I mean, that is why he is, the Lord, the voice. And she's making a great recovery. She's still resting right now, but great recovery.
I think I let my emotions get the best of me, and I'm
Yes.
glad to be proven. I'm glad to be proven wrong.
Yes.
Belroth is. His right fist is clenched, really hard, but he's doing his best job to act right now.
Lord Matrix is casting a spell over Amelia as a complex weave of golden energy and runes float in the air above her, while he casts the spell and draws the energy down into her.
So may I ask what actually did happen? I mean, I am in layman's terms. Obviously, I'm not a healer of any kind, but what really was the cure, the trick?
An ancient ritual. I don't want to bore you with the details, as you probably
No.
would not
I
understand.
want to be bored with the details. I'm a former professor of the Black Scale. I want to be bored with the details.
Yes, well, some of it are rites that I can't share with you because you are not of the faithful. But I can tell you that there were a lot of candles involved. The insides of a melon, and the.
I'm so sorry.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Yes, not the flesh of the melon, but the seeds.
inside.
The seeds and the stringy, pulpy inside.
That's not the flat. That's not the.
No. There's the thick flesh of the melon.
Oh, the pulp of the melon.
Yeah,
Yes,
the pulp,
yes.
the inside, the seeds and the pulp. of the melon.
Now, which part? So, what did the candles improve the situation? Because there were candles earlier, so the melon.
No.
Is what
These were specific
cured her.
candles placed in a specific arrangement, the correct distance away, magically infused. They had
melon.
to be. Well, yes, and you have to make sure that the proper gods are invoked ahead of time.
Where does the melon? How did the melon get involved? That's the part of.
There's some of this I can't tell you, right? I'm not allowed to share these secrets with you. You're just going to have to trust that the melon works, and that really is part of it.
So candles and melon are what cured her?
Well, it wasn't just candles and melon. It was candles, melon, and a very strong belief in the celestial host to come and remove the darkness from her, which they did.
So the belief in the celestial host did it, not the melon.
The melon was a part of it. I don't want to undersell the melon. The melon helps, and you can't do it without the melon.
Underselling.
Okay, well, this is clearly beyond my understanding of how a candle
I don't
and melon...
understand. I don't think you would ever be able to understand the importance.
No, of course
some of
not.
this.
I do not understand the importance of melon. I usually pick them out of my fruit salad when I have them.
He just looks aghast.
Do you keep the melon in the fruit salad?
Melon is maybe the most important part of the fruit salad, I think.
No, the melon's filler.
I may have to ask you to leave.
I can sit quietly.
So far, you have
I-
not proven that, but I would like to see it happen.
I'm so sorry. I'm just so fascinated by the process. I'm gonna go sit quietly. I will. I'll just. He really wants to keep asking about. He doesn't understand where the melon's involved. He doesn't actually understand the mechanics of it either.
So
He's looking around for the melon.
Skarpin, you don't see it. Skarpin,
Where did it go?
where do you go?
It's consumed by the ritual, Rob. Jesus.
But not by Amelia.
I think he's never done a ritual before.
Right? You never fucking prayed to
A
God.
melon eating ritual. I like that it was literally consumed by the ritual. Ritual fruit salad.
Skarpin heads up to the high basilica itself, and then just asks the guard if Lord Matrix is there.
Oh, yeah, but you're going to have to go down to Oleander's temple on the outskirts
Oh,
of town.
not in. Oh, I'll check back.
No,
then
but Thrice
turns
Horns.
around
If you go to Thrice
And
Horns, they'll
heads
help
back
you.
to his parents.
Just head to Thrice Horns.
He's running.
Yeah. You head back down to the encampment. They're already starting to pack up. It's getting to be like dawn, and so the whole place is starting to pack up already. And you
Okay.
see your father. He's out there lifting stakes on tents.
Oh, hey, Dad. Oh, good. You're already leaving. That's good to see.
Oh, okay. Well, good to see you too, son. And I
Oh,
guess
no.
another time.
No. I mean, the big bad demon's coming, and you got to get out of here. I'm just warning everybody. I was looking for Thriceworn, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
Oh, he's in Thriceworn's temple.
Oh, yeah. I meant, yeah. Okay.
I think Lord Matrix is in there too. If you want to go and talk to him, it'd probably be a good idea if you got something important to say.
Oh, yeah. That's good that you found him for me. Okay.
Well, not
great.
explicitly. I just know where he is. I wasn't looking for you.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that, Dad.
Okay. Well, you can pull up some tent stakes, or you can go talk to someone. It's up to you.
Well, yeah, no, I'll help you for a bit. How's Sugarbush? I mean, Diak. How's Diak?
I'm worried about your brother.
Oh, wait, why?
Well, I don't like to say it in front of your mother, because you know how much she worries. And if I worry, then she worries like twice as hard. And then we're both worrying, and it just seems wrong.
Yeah, don't worry, Dad.
Okay.
What's wrong with my brother?
Oh, yeah. I there's something strange. about that wound he got. You know, he got poked with a fork, which is, that hurts. We've all been poked with a pitchfork from time to time.
Yep.
A big old puncture wound. But his arm doesn't seem to be getting too much better. We had the healers take a look at it. They tried to heal it. Nothing seemed to close it up or help it. I was hopeful that when we got here, someone would be able to give it a heal, but no luck.
Oh, no. I don't know I don't think we had a chance to talk about this, but the red-eyed farmer was probably this demon that's actually on his way here.
Hey, it feels like every time we talk nowadays, it's about demons, Skarpin. I'm kind of getting sick of it.
Dad, there's demons.
Yeah, you've said that. You've made that pretty clear. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I like these friends you're hanging out with. They have you thinking an awful lot about demons.
They do. That's true. But this wound, maybe try infusing the whatever balms and salves you're using with some with silver.
Melon? Oh no, yeah, silver. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
We got a tip already that maybe melon would help.
You could try that too. Maybe a silver melon tincture.
We can give it a try.
Yeah. Well. All right. Well, it was great to see her, and also I'll keep sending letters, and to tell Mom that I'll be safe.
Well, the letters, we really appreciate getting the letters, and we tried to send you letters back, but they keep coming back to us.
Oh, well, that's nice, though. I figured that was the case. We keep on moving around, but address them to Adventure Incorporated. We'll pick them up when we're there.
Oh, the Brass Palace.
Yeah, big, nice digs there.
Pretty fancy.
I'm moving up in the world, Dad. I've been productive. I told you.
He gives you a big hug. I'm proud of you, son.
Skarpin smiles.
We gotta fix this still, though.
Are there demons?
No, he points at your face.
Oh. Yeah, sometimes I even forget myself. I'll work on that next. There doesn't seem to be time.
Okay. Well, just, come back to us.
Okay, yeah, as soon as I'm done with this. And then this.
And he points at his face.
Your dad nods, and he gives you another hug.
All right. Well, great to see you. I guess I'm going to go warn the town that they're in mortal danger.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bring us back a melon.
Okay.
So are you heading in?
Yeah.
All right. You head in, and you can see Belroth sitting in one of the pews. He looks like he has 1,000 questions, but he's angrily swallowing them down. And you can see, are you huffing and sighing a lot, Belroth?
No, he's trying not to. He might be involuntarily, but like.
Belroth. Shh. Oh, I see Matrix. Oh, you already took care of it. Thanks for doing that.
No. I didn't.
What do you mean?
Well, they told me to sit here quietly. Well, I said, they told me to sit here quietly.
Oh, that's not useful.
No, it's not. And then I asked them a lot of questions, and then they said, I feel like you weren't listening to the directions.
Well, if they told you to sit there quietly, then yeah, you weren't.
Well, how do I get my questions answered?
I don't know. That would have been easier on me, though.
To get your questions answered if you weren't silent? Wait, what?
All right. I'm going to go talk to Lord Matrix.
Okay, I'm going to sit here quietly.
All right.
Deeran and Ellery walk in shortly after Skarpin.
Yep.
We see Skarpin and Belroth talking together.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Oh,
how'd
hey,
it go?
guys.
Hey.
We're supposed to sit here quietly.
How did it go?
Oh yeah, how did it go?
I haven't had a chance. They told me to sit here quietly.
It looked like Belroth needed some help.
sitting quietly.
Well, he looked concerned, so I checked on him before talking to Lord Matrix.
Wait,
Is there okay, Anthony, can you tell, are we in a waiting type room, or is he still just in the room with Matrix and...
Yeah, they're still just at the
my
other end
God.
of the room, healing Amelia, but they're both looking over here angrily.
Yes, clearly.
While,
okay.
Yeah, while this is happening.
Oh, hey, Lord Matrix, and hey, Amelia, you're awake.
Amelia is not awake. She's just
Oh.
she's still unconscious on the dais.
Oh, my bad.
just kidding. But hey, Thriceborn, I was wondering if you could do us a favor. We wanted to talk to you kind of outside.
Yeah, can we have a little chat, please?
Thriceborn looks at Lord Matrix. He looks back, he's glancing back and forth between the two, both you and then the Lord. And Lord Matrix looks at him and sighs and rolls his eyes and gestures. And
we just had some questions about Caliesto and
can
the
you
faith and
please
stuff.
be quiet while the patient rests?
Oh, yeah, sorry. We just figured since she was already healed because of what Belroth did,
Yeah,
She is not healed. She needs rest, and you are not helping. Plus melon, and he turns back. He's carving open another melon.
I don't get it. I don't understand where the melon comes in.
It's very important.
My grandma always said that a melon a day makes you lie in the hay.
Yeah,
It's
after
an
work.
aphrodisiac?
Oh, I don't know. Did you think she meant it like that?
Oh,
I
I
thought she
lie in
meant
the
taking
hay?
a nap.
Yeah, after a hard day's work when you just want to kind of lay in the hay.
Yeah,
I
because
think
melon is
we have-
refreshing, so it's a
ever-
nice, relaxing. You think she was talking
Thriceborn
about
comes
doing
over, He's
it?
ushering you out of the room. He's just
Belroth
pushing.
is still sitting, though.
Yeah, but now I'm curious about the melon.
I'll tell you about the melon outside. And he pushes and pushes and pushes.
Sorry, yeah, okay.
And Skarpin, he leaves you and Belroth in there with Matrix and Amelia, who is still unconscious.
Skarpin looks at Belroth.
Belroth looks at Skarpin.
And since Belroth doesn't say anything or offer it, just need any
And I look at him,
assistance.
and he looks at me, and I look at him, and he looks at me, and I look at him. It's a TikTok sound. The
a
kids,
good one.
the kids are gonna know.
It's an R. Kelly
TikTok reference.
Is it really?
It's
Yeah, that's who's
a
doing
Weird Al
Oh.
spoof of an R. Kelly reference, right?
No, that's the actual lyrics to one of the 30 parts
All
of
of
Trapped in the
those?
Closet.
All of the
Wow.
Okay. Anyway,
Skarpin is fascinated by this conversation as in is listening intently. No, so he makes his way over to Lord Matrix very slowly.
Matrix is taking the pulp out of the melon, and he's spreading it in his hand, trying to pull certain strands. He just tosses them away, and then some he picks out a seed and he puts it next to him. After a few seconds, he's like, "Can I help you?"
Hello, Lord. I have something very important to tell you and ask you.
Mr. Nightholder, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. It's Skarpin, Nightholder. Good to see you. So,
Yes,
sorry.
No, go ahead.
There's a demon that's going to come in 2 days, and they're very deadly. They take people's mind over, and they have big red eyes and glowing red eyes, and you kill them, and it's actually killing the person, but the demon's inside them. It's one of two demons. They're strangers. They're lovers, but they could be siblings. It's not very good, but they're in a sarcophagus, or they're buried next to each other, and they're going to come here and kill everybody.
Okay, that's a lot to try and process there. These creatures that are coming to kill us, how will you say?
So sorry. I feel like that was okay. I can do this. It's bad. They're gonna come here, but we're gonna try and take care of them. But I just wanted to warn you, and maybe you could warn the town. If you want to,
figure
you know, it's up
with
to you.
red eyes. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, when they take over somebody's body, they have glowing red eyes, and they look the same aside from that, and then they just have been just killing people, and they're looking for their partner, but in the meantime, it seems like they're just killing people.
Okay. Skarpin, look at me. And then
Skarpin has
he
not
looks.
Yeah, has not looked in his eyes, but is slowly raising his eyes to meet.
Yeah, once he meets your eyes, he's like looking from at the side of your eyes, like looking up, and like you kind of get the idea that he's like doing an examination. He's like, "Are you on drugs of some kind? It looks like you're with a bad crew, and I just need to make sure that you aren't. These delusions seem scary, and I
Can
don't
Belroth
want you to...
hear this rather?
Oh yeah.
Oh, his hand is in like face palming, full face palming at the moment.
Lord Matrix, Matrix, it's not. No, I'm not on drugs. This is real.
Okay.
The demons have returned. They're here. That's a big deal.
Skarpin, first of all, they haven't returned. They've always been here, and they don't prefer to be called demons. They prefer to be called tieflings. And many of them have red eyes, yes, and several of them will come here over the coming days. That is fine. We allow all to come to the Basilica who are here on pilgrimage, even the ones with red eyes, even the ones who are, as you have ineloquently put it, demons. Sir, I'm very sorry. And there is yes, it's going to be fine.
No, you're not.
Skarpin, we will handle it.
No, my lord, it's real. They broke through the demon stone and came through, and they're going to murder everybody. We've already killed one of them, but there's so many more.
These feel like the same lies that your Adventure Incorporated masters were trying to push to extort us for spellstone and funds not too long ago.
Okay. What would convince you? What can we tell you or show you or what?
Here. Place your hands in mine.
He places his very damp hands in Matrix's hands.
Matrix
Yuck.
looks down at your hands like this doesn't help his opinion about you not being being on drugs. But he takes your hands, and then he closes his eyes, and a line of golden light spreads out on the floor around you in a circle. And then the light shoots up, and you are enclosed in a circle with him and Amelia. And he says, "My child, are you telling me that there is a difference between these creatures and tieflings?"
Yes. The tieflings exist because of demonic influence, but the demons, pure demons, are back.
These creatures hold ill will toward our faith?
They are beings of pure destruction, and that is what they seek to do, to either control or destroy. And really it's leaning heavily towards the destroy, it seems.
You say you have killed one of these creatures.
There seem to be greater demons, and we killed one of them. I actually said went into the dream world and fought them, and they came into this world, and we were able to conquer them and beat them. But there's still a lot more. And the strangers is the one that's coming in 2 days. I'm telling the truth.
I believe you are telling the truth. But that only tells me that you believe what you have told me here.
Come on.
I am willing to take a member of our faith at their word. You have said what you truly believe, and I will take that to heart. If a figure comes, we will double our guard. And if a figure comes who matches your description, we will turn them away. It is the best I can hope to do.
All right. Honestly, for a second there, I didn't think I was going to get this far. So that's great. Great news. But there's go on. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm very sorry.
The barrier falls away, the golden light. He said, you said you had a question as well.
I do.
And then he thinks of Deeran in his head and how Deeran might put this.
Legend has it we need to travel quickly, and there's lands connected everywhere around the world. Have you ever heard of something like that with stones?
But yeah, so anyway, man, like, we just wanted to, like, take you aside a little bit and talk through kind of, like, our connections, with magic and, like...
Yeah, so...
show you a little bit,
I feel like maybe we should try it out.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to do it, because, like, in there, like, y'all didn't, like, really seem to give a lot of credence, you know what I mean? The Thrice-Worn to, like, to Lester.
And I think that's maybe why it really just didn't do anything, because he didn't actually respect the spirit of Gregor and Lester.
Yeah, and so, like, we wanted to show you that they're real.
So, repeat after me. Oh, how I wish that I had Lester here.
Oh, how I wish that I had Lester here.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you mean it. I wish that I had Lester here.
I wish that I had Lester here.
Nice. How do I find a healer like that?
How do I find a healer like that?
That was good.
Yeah. You might get like a minor Lester, but like it was pretty good.
That was good. That's a good joke.
Nothing happened though.
Oh, well, that's because you didn't. You have to also cast the spell.
Yeah, Ellery, show him.
I'll show him. Okay. Oh, how I wish that I had Lester here. I wish that I had Lester here.
Ready?
How do I find a healer like that?
And then Lester appears. He's like, Lester Restorations, what do you want?
Hey, Lester, I just kind of wanted to chat a little bit. See, this is my friend Thrice-Worn, and, we were just kind of talking, and he doesn't really... It's not that he doesn't believe in you and your brother, but, like, he's never met you before, so we just wanted to, bring you here.
You summoned me to chat?
No. Like, we wanted you to fix his hip, like, he like, limps a little.
He looks at his hip, he's like, I can't fix hips.
Wait, why not?
Do you have a disease you need cured?
Yeah, being old.
Well, that's, like, terminal, though.
And he just sort of fades away.
Oh, bye, Lester. See?
That was blasphemous. My God.
Oh, because I called you old? No, I'm sorry. I was just trying to get him to stay here.
No, the way you profane the magics.
What?
That is a magic of healing, and you tried to force its sentience into it.
Well, I'm not forcing anything.
Yeah.
That is not the natural shape of that magic.
Well, what?
I mean... I don't know, like magic comes from all over, and it's all the same. So like,
Well,
what's the difference?
What other magic can you do that looks so different?
Yeah, what if you tried like that?
Casting lesser restoration without
No, the other one,
personifying
Lester.
it? Yeah, that's not a thing. You've personified it. What hell have you created for this magic you've tried to force
come
sentience
on.
upon?
No,
Come on,
this
Thrice
is
Worn, just
this
try
is
it, man.
comfort and
He
connection.
He closes his eyes and he puts his hands together, and an orb of golden light appears.
Do it with the song, man.
Oh, you're sick and you need to feel better. So here's some magic to make you feel better. Hey! And then the golden orb appears, and he's like, this is it. This is what you do.
Now, don't you feel closer to it than you did maybe ever before?
No. No, I feel honestly further away. I feel like right now, somewhere, my goddess has looked upon me with disfavor. She said,
Do you think? Really?
I think she would hate this.
I think your goddess needs to maybe, forgive me and all, but have more fun.
I don't
but
think
maybe
you are
not
very
as-
familiar with the celestial host. Or
I'm not.
Yeah, I worry about how much fun Caliesto might have actually. Because like, there's some schools of thought out there that think that she's responsible for demons.
Listen, I'm
Caliesto-
just saying the agastral spirit has a lot of fun and loves music, and that's where my magic comes from. So I'm going to keep having fun with my magic.
Yeah, I
Look,
still
some
think
of the
they all-
celestial host have a lot of fun. Like maybe if you were a follower of well, look, there's a lot of fun times to be had around certain holidays for some of the celestial host, but the celestial host isn't about giggles and tee-hees. That's what family is for, and religion is for the important things.
My grandma always says that if family and religion can't go together, then you're never going to have fun doing one or the other.
Why are you yelling, Ellery?
Because I feel upset. Like Thrice Worn is saying my magic's not good or it's wrong somehow.
I'm saying your magic is nothing. No, your religion is great. Your religion is fine. You're allowed to love whatever religion you want. Your magic is wrong. It's horrendous and wrong, and you need to stop treating that magic so poorly. You're
Okay, but
sort of doing
just hear
something
me
terrible.
out. What if you tell me how this one's wrong, okay? Send my mage hand out in front to keep my real one safe and sound on my arms. And her mage hand is like glitter. She has like decked it out for this. It's
got a ring
like
on.
tie-dye. It's glowing. It's shimmering.
He's
it's
like,
dancing.
you know what? I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. That looks
Well,
fine.
that's okay.
You've taken
So-
your arcane energy, you've channeled it through your voice, and you've created something that has your own unique style and flair to it. You've not tried to give it a sentience. You've not tried to make a friend out of an assortment of magical energy. And
Ellery
you've not-
pauses mid the like handshake, the secret handshake that she's doing with her mage hand.
I'm saying that you can't treat magic that way. You can't create.
Kindly?
Yeah, but I'm saying you can because she did.
I'm
I
saying
treat
it's an
Lester with-
abomination.
I don't think that's really fair, man.
I feel really upset.
And I'm saying you should be. You should be upset and ashamed.
Wow, Thrice Run, this is going a lot worse than I thought it was gonna.
I'm horrified. Horrified by
why,
your treatment
though?
of the magic.
But why,
Let's
man?
say-
Like it
let's
comes
say
from
you
the same
were-
place.
Let's say you were magic for a second.
Sure. Okay, I'm
let's just
magic.
pretend
Nice
you're
to
magic,
meet me.
Right? And that you have nothing in the way of sentience. You are simply
I
a
mean,
force.
sometimes,
Right.
you know.
And so when
Big
I
enough dinner?
call to you and I say, "Deeran, come forth and I will shape you into a ball of fire," and you're like, "Yeah, that's cool," and then you're a ball of fire. Or I'll say, "Deeran, come forth and allow me to shape you into magic that can take me from one place to another," and you're like, "Okay," and there we go. Or you're like, "Deeran, come and allow me to shape you into a way of seeing the future," and all of this is fine. Okay, and then I come and I say, Deeran, come here and have a personality. Start talking to me. Think for yourself, damn it. And then all of a sudden you have to come here and...
sounds great.
No, it's terrible. It's terrible.
I don't know, man. I really like having a personality and thinking for myself.
Yeah, but you're not a force of magic. This was a mistake from the start. I should have explained this differently.
I don't know, man.
Think about it this
Deeran
way,
starts
Deeran.
Deeran conjures a mage hand and then makes the wind blow behind him a little bit with gust, and he's like, I feel like pretty magic,
Yeah, you are exerting your will over these things.
Yeah, sure.
What
Just
you are
like when
doing...
Ellery calls Lester.
No.
Yeah.
She is not exerting her will. She is
not?
creating another will to exert against her.
What?
Listen, all I'm saying is that I sing the song and Lester shows up and heals, and it's been a happy arrangement until you got involved, and I want to go...
If you wish to discuss this magic philosophy, I will do so. If you wish to sulk, you can do that as well.
But
you
like
came
to
to me
sulk.
with this. Oh, very well. Deeran?
Yeah, no, I'd love to talk about it some more, because I'm not understanding why it's such a problem to have a personal magic flair, I
This
get that you
is
like boring
not.
magic, but that's fine.
No. A personal magic flair is nice. Look, sometimes when I summon forth a lesser restoration, I'll summon it in the shape of a snowflake, because I love my goddess very much. That is personal magic flair. It's frowned upon, but I do it anyway, because it's flair, as you have said.
Sure.
What Ellery is doing is something altogether very different. She is
Why?
creating an entity to embody
that makes
this magic.
sense. Think about it.
I can do that. Okay, watch this. And what's around us?
You're out in a walkway,
Ooh,
right?
I bet there's
in a-
shrubs.
in
But
a road.
shrubs or
Sure, a shrub.
trees.
Yeah, there's some shrubs. Yeah, shrubs, I would think.
Okay. She's gonna look at one of the shrubs. Please wake up so we can go. I need support so I'm not flying solo. And the shrub's gonna start to dance.
Okay, end the spell.
I don't know how.
Do you know how to end the spell?
No, this is new for me, and every
So we're
time
just
we've
gonna
done
have
it,
this
we've been in battle.
For how long?
Every time we've done it, we've been in battle, and it either dies or we
just leave it there in the woods. How long does this last for, Ellery?
Oh, it only lasts for a little bit.
Are you sure? The way you said
No.
it made it sound like you're not
Well,
sure.
I'm not 100% sure. There's a point that I don't feel a strong connection to it anymore, but not in a way I'm casting it off, when you adopt a puppy dog and then you decide you don't want it because you're a monster of a person.
yeah,
Not like
Thrice
that.
Horn, it's not like that.
It's not like
It
that.
sounds like
different.
it's a lot like that.
No. So it actually.
What happened to the last one you summoned?
Oh,
We
it was
left
a
it in the
rock, and it
woods.
was in the woods, and it was fighting a demon.
You summoned a
very
sentient
heroic.
creature into existence to fight a demon?
Well, yeah. What? You think we're just gonna die to a demon? No way, man. Let the rock do it.
That's barbaric.
No, I don't.
No.
I don't.
It's just a rock.
Look.
What happens to Lester when he disappears?
Oh, I imagine he goes and helps other folks.
Yeah, it's got
No
to be,
got a
other
right?
whole
folks are summoning a
business.
Lester like that.
That's not true. Skarpin does.
Yeah.
I imagine that would be because he's seen you do it and you are very impressioned upon him.
Well, so see, you could do it too then.
I certainly could, but I never would. Dear Lord.
Why? See, so you. Oh, what if we summon two at the same time? How to meet?
Can you summon two at the same time?
Didn't we do? I think we did that. Didn't
you
we?
try to summon one?
I'm not
and
doing
Ellery
that.
can summon one
Because
at the
here's
same
what
time.
happens when you summon that creature. You bring a creature into existence, you give it sentience, and then the moment your spell ends, you murder it.
You don't know that.
It ceases to be.
No, I
returning
don't murder.
back to the
Otherwise,
magic.
well, okay. So then, explain this to me, Thrice Warren. If I summon Lester back here right now, he would say, "Oh, you again."
That's true. He
Yes,
does that.
I imagine he would.
Because
You are
he
imprinting
knows us.
upon him. You are imprinting upon him the personality you believe he should have.
I don't
You
think
are
I have that
creating
much
the entity.
power.
I don't know why you have that much power, but I'm
No,
telling
I
you
don't think
that's
I
what's
have that
happening.
much power.
Well, you're
All I can do is
wrong.
make this little bush dance.
He looks over at the bush. He's like, "Oh, the bush! I forgot about the bush. this is unholy."
He can also really fight, man.
Oh yeah, you want to see?
Whoa,
No, are you
Ellery,
threatening me?
don't threaten thrice. Warn, he's just an old man with hip problems.
I'll give us a reason to call Lester. I'm sorry. That was really aggressive. I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over, man.
She's angry, man. I'm sorry. We were supposed to go get dinner, and like we wanted to talk about magic first with you, and also buy Skarpin some time to talk to Obadiah Makrix. And Deeran puts a
sorry
hands up for a high five because he got the name right.
Ellery gives him a high five
Yes.
with her mage hand.
He takes it.
I'm sorry. I should not be so judgmental. It is a thing that we priests have a hard time remembering sometimes. But you're just very wrong here, and I really wish you would stop, but I don't know how to tell you in a constructive way, which I really ought to. That's like my whole deal, but I can't. It's just horrifying.
Your whole deal is like knowing about Caliesto, right?
No. No. I know of Caliesto, but she's not my goddess.
What? And Deeran looks back at the church. What church is it?
Yeah, it's all Leander.
Deeran looks up at the church. He sees the snow. No, not the snowflake, because the snowflake is
snowflake for this. Yes.
Okay. He looks up. He sees the snowflake in the stained glass window. He looks back down and he's like, right. So who do I talk to about Caliesto?
They're not going to have a different opinion about Lester than I am. I think you should probably just not.
First
lead
of all,
with
they
that.
might, and second,
I
who
doubt
knows?
it.
But this would be unrelated to that, because what's happening is basically there's demons out in the world, right? They came through this portal on the Demon Islands when we were there a few months ago, and it's really bad. And one of the demons is coming here at the same time as just before the eclipse gets here. So they'll be here in 2 days or whatever. And what they're going to do is they're going to go around and body snatch people, because they don't have a corporeal form. You know what I mean? They're kind of they're not ghosts, but they're similar to ghosts in that they can, possess you. And so this demon's going to be wandering around here possessing people, looking for its counterpart, and they're going to have red eyes, and it's going to be super scary, and everything's going to be really bad if anything gets in its way or whatever. And so it's going to be kind of weird, and people are going to act super weird for a while, and so I just figure since Skarpin's in there delivering the same message to Lord Makrix, that we could tell the other church leaders, and I figured I'd start with Caliesto, since it's kind of their fault that demons are here at all.
Well, I don't. Okay. Well, you could go and talk to adherent Scrawl, Longboat, Highfeather, Newt, Crimplewhipton.
Oh, can you? Oh, that's so.
Oh,
can you write it down?
Sure. Yes. He pulls out a little piece of paper and an inkwell that he's just carries in his satchel. And he's like, hold the ink for me.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
And he takes the feather.
And he puts his book out to give him a surface to write on.
Oh, here. Okay. Yes. Scrawl, Longboat, Highfeather, Newt, Crimplewhipton.
And Anthony, you're going to put that in the chat, right?
if you want.
Or I'm going to have you repeat it
please.
4 more times so that I can write it out. So
that I can write it out so that I can get it wrong.
So that I can type it out.
so I can and get it right. All right, cool. Yeah. And so I don't know if you can help out with kind of getting the message out, but it's gonna be bad.
Okay. I'll just tell people the knocking ghost is coming. That usually prepares them to be, taken over. Nobody likes that.
I love the knocking ghost.
I hate the knocking ghost. I hate ghosts
You
so
hate
much.
all ghosts, though.
Yeah.
Yes, well, the knocking ghost often comes by this way, and when he does, he sometimes possesses people, and nobody likes being possessed.
So, like, the difference, I guess, is that, like, the knocking ghost doesn't make anybody kill anybody, right?
Not yet, but who knows?
Ghosts. Ugh.
Ghosts. You can't trust them. They've already had
that's
their
what
chance.
I'm saying, man. Yeah, exactly.
Give the rest of us our chance.
Right, like,
What
we're
if he
here
has-
now. You had your time, old man. Get out of
Yes,
here.
exactly.
What if he has a sad tale full of details and interesting stuff that, you could sit down and listen to over the span of like 6 years or something, and it would be fascinating.
6
And then
years.
you'd fall in love with him, and that would be, then he would, be cooler. And
Wait, are you in love with a ghost?
no, I'm just saying, like, some ghosts have a lot of stories to tell, and you shouldn't discount them just because they're ghosts.
I think she's in love with the knocking ghost.
Honestly, it sounds like she might be in love with a ghost.
I knew one guy who was a ghost but didn't realize he was a ghost until the last 15 minutes.
What happened?
I was pretty sure he was a ghost the whole time, but I wasn't sure either until the end.
What happened?
Oh, he disappeared. I don't know. It was over. Maybe it was
So,
a
like,
play
that
I
was his
saw.
whole-
I can't remember. Yeah, it might have been a play.
That was the whole thing, was that he was a ghost?
Yeah.
But he didn't know it. That
Yeah, he
had to
didn't
be
know he
really
was a
sad.
ghost. Yeah, it was super sad. It turns out he was dead.
Crazy.
Yeah. I might have started with the end and then it sort of spoiled the whole thing because all it was a twist, you know?
Yeah, we will have to, what was it called?
I don't remember.
Okay.
So Matrix says to you, Skarpin, he says, now you're really starting to sound like that other fellow.
Well, maybe I wasn't being clear. We need to travel really fast, and we've heard that there's these stones that stand tall, and when you use magic, you can travel from one tall stones to another tall stones. Have you heard of anything
Is this
like
a
that?
grift? Is this a grift, Skarpin? Is this some sort of running scam you have that you maybe got beat to the punch by another scam artist who tried to show up and squeeze us of our resources, claiming demons were coming to attack, and then asked us about access to the sacred stones so that they could travel far away?
Wait, access? So you do know about them?
The sacred stones are an ancient artifact. They do not work anymore. They have not worked for hundreds of years. The whole basilica is built on top of them. There is an ancient shrine in the far basement that has a pair of these stones in them, and I showed them to the gentleman from Adventure Incorporated who last came demanding access and our resources.
Oh, wow, yeah. Wesley can be very demanding.
And he
Yes.
Belroth, like, kind of like, I assume you looked back and Belroth, like, gives a thumbs up, like, we got it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's useful. Maybe we can take a tour and see these stones. You said they were just under the High Basilica?
Yes, there is a temple, or there is a shrine room, basically, in the basement of the High Basilica that has what you're talking about.
Great. With your permission, I'd love to take my friends there and show them some history and stuff.
I don't know that I can trust you, Skarpin. You are saying a lot of the same things he had to say, and then suddenly he was gone with thousands of gold worth of spellstone and a mountain of silver.
Oh, well, we're not going to steal anything. We just want to use them.
use the stones?
Yeah, we actually know how to, and it's new, and not many people know about it. And I was trying to be cagey.
Well, you were certainly that.
All right.
I've known you a long time, and I don't appreciate caginess.
I'm sorry, Lord. We were told not to tell anybody. It was supposed to be this big secret, and I don't quite understand why. So, but I'm trying. But yeah, it's something that we know now, and we can use Spellstone to travel between these stones. And we're gonna go to the Demon Isles and fight the strangers.
Gather your friends. I will take you to the stones.
Yes.
He gives Belroth a thumbs up.
Belroth returns the thumbs up. He's still he's been looking at the interaction, but also like kind of looking at Amelia this whole time.
Amelia begins to stir.
Belroth stands up.
Hey, Amelia.
She opens her eyes and looks up at you. And she says, you.
Skarpin's smiling face probably isn't welcoming, but he's smiling.
She still needs rest, but I will give you a moment to speak with her. He looks at you, Belroth, but like with sort of anger.
Thank you for all of you.
Please be reasonable.
Okay.
And then he leaves.
Jeez.
I'm gonna go too.
He stumbles and steps on the melon.
Oh no! Oh no!
You hear that like the noise from cartoons when someone's like slipping, like the.
Skarpin runs.
Belroth goes up to Amelia.
Whoa, what happened?
Oh, it's gonna be a long story to tell you, but I think we made you better, and Obadiah Makrix thinks he made you better, and that's just easier for him to think that. But we have dealt with another demon too now, and you are safe now.
Well, thanks, I guess.
Yeah. I wanted to just make sure that it worked. Things can be fussy, but
I'm not sure what to say.
it's okay. I'm also not sure what to say, but I think I've learned a lot about myself the past however long I've been now adventuring, but I guess, Amelia, this is goodbye. Because, listen, I've been pining over you for a long time, and I thought it was reciprocated, and maybe I was stupid for thinking that, but ultimately I want to spend time with people who actually care about me. And I care about you, and I wish for you to be healthy and strong and able to do your own thing, but I'm not going to let my feelings for you cloud my judgment, because I am too busy and loved by too many more other people.
I want you to be happy, Belroth. So if you have a way to do that, good. And I truly hope that you will find that.
I think what I've found is that I get stuck in my ways. I focus on a target and I want that target to be true, but I think I'm having a lot more fun figuring out the puzzle, and I guess my sister was right. This adventuring thing kind of fits that atmosphere, but I don't know. Maybe seeking happiness is overrated. Maybe just not looking for the solution, but having fun along the way is better. And I thought of all the things I wanted to say to you, and all of them kind of disappeared when I realized that I just don't think there is a future for us if you don't feel the same way.
I think you spent a lot of time thinking I was, like you're saying, you had a vision of me that wasn't me.
Well,
And that was hard to live up to. And so I ran. I want you to be everything that you can be, but I can't be everything you want me to be.
That's the thing, Amelia. You were. No, I mean it. I don't mean to put you on a pedestal, but I thought so highly of you. And maybe it came off as me thinking that you have to be better than you already are. I didn't love you despite your flaws, Amelia. I just loved you.
I was more than what you saw. I am more than what you saw. And it never felt like that was what you wanted.
I just wanted you. I wanted to have a life with you, and I wanted to have fun conversations with you, and I wanted to talk about things with you and do things with you. And that was it. I thought very highly of you, and I didn't want more than that. And I didn't expect you to always be perfect. But what I did hope for and what I did expect is for you to want me too. And it took me a long time to realize you didn't. That's all I wanted, was to be wanted in return.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Maybe it's more see you later. I hope you have a full recovery. And Obadiah will tell you that he did all these things with melon, if you're wondering why you smell melon. But if you're ever wondering exactly what was done and the things we did to get to this point, come find me again. If not, have a great time doing whatever you do from now on. And Belroth turns around and starts to walk away.
Hey everyone, DM Anthony here, just reminding you that if you're enjoying the show, tell your friends, tell your family, let people know, word of mouth, and you can support the show at patreon.com/adventureinc, or you can check out the shop at adventureincpod.com/shop. Make sure you check the show notes and the website for all our social media, including our Discord, where you can come and hang out with some great people. We'll see you there. And until next week, I wish you nothing but critical success.
Serious business.